because I have a most fascinating young man here, and his name is Brandon. Brandon, what's your surname?
Bollinger.
Bollinger.
Bulger.
Oh, Bulger, excuse me. I thought you
Yeah.
were named after the champagne. Can we get Brandon here? We can? Can we see him? We can? I'll push back a small bit. Because you have a fascinating story to tell us, because you were in Crumlin Hospital not so long ago with getting an operation on your foot, wasn't it?
Yes.
So go on, tell us. You're well known in Crumlin because you've been going since you were 4 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, you're very shy now. Yeah, you're very shy. You were telling me all about this outside. Come on.
Yeah.
Tell me all about it.
Well,
Where did we start? You
I-
suffer from
yeah.
asthma.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then to about a year ago, maybe
I'm
this year?
not quite sure,
Uh-huh.
but I got cancer, and
So you were spending a lot of time up in Crumlin,
Yeah.
then, weren't you?
well, I was before as well going up with
With the
asthma.
Yeah. So it's been a tough old time actually for
Yeah.
you, you know. And you notice one thing that Crumlin Hospital has, but it doesn't really have. And you were very bored in the weekends there.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the toys.
There's nothing to do. And that's being honest with if you went out into a cornfield today and sat in it for 24 hours, you would have more fun and more crack than you would in Crumlin Hospital on the weekends.
And why is that?
Because there's no one there. Any of the toys there, they're all broke. There's nothing there.
There's nothing there to do. And anything that's even the games and the things, the controllers
Well,
are
the
missing.
controllers are missing. The Xboxes and stuff, the controllers don't have batteries in them.
So it's kind of a boring place to be, and most people are gone home and things like that as well, isn't it?
Yeah, on the weekends, there's no one there. There's 2 play specialists there during the week. One girl, you can tell by even just looking at her, she has no interest being there at all.
Right, fair enough. Fair enough. Actually, come here. We'll get you on today tonight, actually, instead of Cork Live TV. But you decided to do something about this, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I was in Crumlin one day and I was in the transplant unit, but because I had no beds on the normal ward, but
Okay.
I didn't have to get a transplant unit. I was just in
You were
getting
just stuck
chemo.
inside there. Okay.
Yeah, but I could, and they wouldn't let my brother in to see me. So then,
So you were really bored.
yeah, so then if the 4 of us wanted to be together, we'd have to go down to the playroom.
Okay.
So then I came up with an idea to buy a tractor and a trailer and like go around to shows and stuff and to raise money to buy stuff and pay for magic shows for the kids up in Crumlin. But what I want like for a magic show, I don't mean like someone just comes in and goes to the playroom. No, just say if Johnny or Mick, whoever, was sick in the room and they couldn't come out to the magician or whoever.
So the magician will go
yeah.
around the wards. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
so he comes in to just say Johnny's room there and spends a few minutes with him, then goes to Sarah's room there next, and then so on, so on.
Good stuff. So what did you decided to go off and get a tractor,
Yeah,
and you ordered yourself a Zetter.
is there 6211?
Now I know you showed me photographs, and we're going to put up photographs underneath this later. But you bought a Zetter 6211, and it was in rubbish, wasn't it?
If you saw it at first, you would say there's no way that's going to be fixed. You would have said if you saw it, why are you buying that piece of scrap?
So you bought this piece of scrap, and you said, "I'm going to have this restored,
Yep.
and I'm going to take it around from tractor festival to fields to village fairs to everything that's going and giving
Everything and anything.
cattle marts, the whole lot. Go around with this and say, lads, you have a chance there to put the kids on the tractor and see the tractor, and it's now got Bluetooth and speakers, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And it's painted a bright yellow,
Well, it's painted JCB yellow.
JCB yellow, and that's what you selected because
Yeah.
it's gold and black are the children's cancer
Yeah,
colours.
but we painted it yellow and black. Well, the
'Cause it stands out
mechanics
more.
did. But if you put gold onto a tractor, it's not gold. It's goldy silverish.
It doesn't shine enough.
It's
Yeah.
not nice.
So you got this fantastic tractor, which is all done up now, and it's up in
Yep.
Offaly at the moment.
Well, it's still at the mechanics because there's nothing wrong with it. It's just I've been in hospital and stuff.
And you have to
there's-
come out and test drive it now, don't you?
Well, she's all right, and she's meant to be coming home sometime this week.
Okay, so once she comes home, you're going to go to every festival, every fair,
Anything that's on.
anything that's on at
Well,
all that you can raise money.
Yeah, I'm invited to the Christmas tractors, and I'm not sure where it is now. It on the tip of my tongue, but I forget where it is.
That's all right. Okay, yeah.
And then
But you're based out of Carlow, but you'll travel all of Ireland, will you?
if I have to, I'll go anywhere.
And what you're going to do with this money? You're going to collect this money, and you're going to buy the toys and pay for magicians
yeah.
and for other entertainers to come in to Crumlin Hospital to visit sick children and some of your friends that are up in Crumlin at the moment, and visit people that are in Crumlin and entertain them on the weekends when they're stuck inside there,
Yeah,
I think that's a bloody brilliant
Because
idea.
all the toys up there is toys up there, but
But they need to be renewed.
but they're all broken. There's pieces missing off them and everything.
Right, fair enough. So that needs to be restocked.
Yeah.
And that's what you're going out to do. You're going out
Yeah.
to restock it. Well, fair play to you, Brendan. I think you're a brilliant young fella. I really do. And I'm very proud of you. And you've gotten lots of support from people in Carlow and Kilkenny, in Offaly, in Galway, and the whole lot.
England and everywhere.
And somebody put together a page for you, didn't they? To raise money for this.
Well, yeah.
That was to raise money for doing up the tractor, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So
getting the tractor.
So they did a fund me page, was it?
Yeah, a GoFundMe.
Right, okay. So now you're going to go and fund, and you're going to raise money for Crumlin Hospital.
Yeah.
Directly. So this money, every penny that goes into your bucket is going to be spent on toys and entertainment for children in Crumlin
Yeah.
Hospital. How can we help you?
Well, I'm planning on trying to get onto the Late Late Toy Show.
Right, okay. So you want to promote this on the Late Late?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this show isn't good enough. You're right, okay, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
No.
But actually, I do know... I do know Ryan Tuberty, so I will send him a text later on for you, right? Because I think you're a great young man, and I really think your story needs to be told, because what you're doing is amazing, and what you're doing is so giving to other people. I think that's absolutely brilliant.
This is the thing. When kids first go up to Crumlin to get their cancer treatment, they think it's going to be the worst days of their life, but at the end it turns out to be great, because there's a thing make a wish, and you get to just say you want to go to Disneyland or wherever. You write it down on a piece of paper, and they'll ask you, and you give that to them. And I'm going to Disneyland, Florida now after Christmas.
Tough old life, haven't you? Tough old life. So you're going to Disneyland, Florida?
Yeah.
Wow, fantastic. Fantastic. Are you bringing the tractor?
No,
Probably not.
yet.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not. Fair enough. Come here, I must ask you another question, because I heard you're looking for a woman.
Yeah.
So you came down from Carlow to Cork to suss out the Cork talent, is it?
No.
So what are you really looking for?
A northern woman.
A northern woman?
Yeah.
What's wrong with the southern women?
No, because they're not able to jive, and then if you're out late farming or lorry driving, they'll be giving out to
we
get
have
home.
dance schools down in Cork. Do you teach jiving?
We can, yeah, we could.
There you go. We could teach somebody, a Cork girl, to drive for you, you know? No, but it's northern women, is it?
Yeah,
But is there
because-
another reason? Is there another reason?
If they have land or the father has land, but there's a catch. Make sure she has no brothers, because then they're probably going to get the land. But if she's just a lonely child, well then
You're going to get plenty of road frontage.
I'm definitely
Okay.
going to get a bit
So-
of land.
What I have to say today is, Brandon is looking for a woman, preferably northern. Lot of milk quota,
Land.
land, road
Money,
frontage,
money.
old money, right? Yeah. Has to be able to jive. Do we care what she looks like?
Yeah.
All right, okay, right, okay. Has to be pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty, yeah, pretty, and fairly good with her hands as well, and a good farming lady.
Yes,
Has to be good
definitely.
So we're calling all farmerettes. I don't know what you call a lady farmer. We're calling all the lady farmers out there. If you're interested in meeting a young man here from Carlow who will drive his Zetter. You've driven the Zetter. You've driven your daddy's tractor, haven't you?
Well, we
Only
used
around
to
the
have,
field.
We used to have a Massey, and I used to drive that.
Do you like the John Deere, no?
Well,
Fear the
yeah.
deer.
Yeah, I model the tractors at home, and if you went up to my room, you wouldn't get into it because it's that packed with
Oh
stuff.
Jesus! I'd say now, when the farmer's wife, I'd say when you find yourself a nice little lady farmer, she'll clear out that room very quick for you. Listen, there's a GoFundMe page that we're going to support. We're going to put a link underneath here today as well on the show. Isn't that right, Patrick?
Yes.
Thank you. And it's there. And we're going to try and help you as much as possible here in Cork. I know people in Cork have been quite good in helping with the GoFundMe page, and I hope to see you down here in Cork at every event with the Massey Ferguson or the Zetter.
The Zetter.
The lemon or gold.
No, it's
Yellow. JCB yellow. JCB yellow Zetter tractor down here in Cork.
I'll tell you what you can do so you don't
Right.
forget. Just get a pen and write it on your hand.
I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah,
Shouldn't I have done that
you
before?
should have done that.
I should actually, in fairness. Come here, you're a brilliant young fella. I have to say, best of luck to you, and I hope you raise loads and loads of money. And I know people in Ireland and people in Cork are really good at donating, especially to Crumlin. But what a great idea, what a fantastic idea. That's all the time I have for tonight. It's been an absolute blast, as always. I want to thank our guests, James Power, Graham Craig. Isn't that a very, very fancy name, isn't it? Yeah. I'm convinced it's a stage now. I think he's going to, after the internet sensation, he's going to launch an album. Emily and Nikki from Nikki's Dance Studio. Fantastic work. I'm delighted to see aerial dance being used in the city, especially when we're the home of it here with the Furton Crane. And I think our two little stars here. Now, there are another two that could be on the Late Late with you, wouldn't they? Yeah, they'd be all right, wouldn't they? Yeah, on the back of the tractor, yeah. And
well,
no, go on.
I have two spotlights on it. Hopefully,
Oh,
you don't
sure,
swing
we can
out.
put the spots. We can have them hanging off the spots. So listen, and the call is out there as well. By the way, you know to like, share and love in Cork Live TV. And of course, O'Donovan's Off Licence, a great friend of the show. I have tickets to give away for O'Donovan's Off Licence. It's their 16th wine fair. Anyone who has been to their wine and craft beer fair will know it is an absolutely amazing night. Not only do you pick up bargains there, they give you lots of free samples. And I always end up in a taxi home actually out of the place. But it is great fun, and there is chocolatiers, there's cheesemongers, there's various wines as well coming in all the time. Well worth, so it's like, share, love, Cork Live TV. That's all we have time for. Thank you very much.